Hey guys, Pickbish here with a little sneak preview of my UFC picks for Covington versus Usman this weekend.
Welcome to the source. The source. The source. Hey, get the source.
Full list of my picks, props, and parlay will be listed on kylecurms.com as well as on Twitter per the usual. I only have so long to talk and there's so many fights on this card, so I'm skipping right over the prelims, but I do want to stop and say this. Huggy Bear, he's gonna get the knockout. Plus 250, Barrett, knockout, not calling the round, but it's happening. All right, moving right along to the prelim card. I get told all the time on Twitter how I only pick underdogs, which is totally untrue. But I want to stop and talk for a moment about what actually makes a fighter an underdog. Look at the fight between Michailids and Pereira. Michailids is a plus 200 underdog right now. His record in the UFC is 13-4-0. Solid, right? He's got 7 knockouts, 4 subs, and 2 decisions. So he's shown us he's a well-rounded fighter, which is amazing. His last win was to KB Buller in May of this year. His last loss was to Modestas Bukauskas, which was understandable, and that was in 2020. Now, looking at the minus 250 favorite Pereira, his record is 3-1-0, which is impressive, right? Not if you look deeper. 3 knockout wins, but his last knockout win was in November of last year, and that was in the LFA. Then he has 2 jungle match fights, I think 87 and 85, and that was 2 years ago. Both were knockout wins, and that's great, but none of which were in the UFC, so why are we counting this record? So what are we basing these odds on? Please, give me Michailids plus 200, and then throw a finish in the column for plus 500. I'll take those odds any day. All right, on to the main card. This one is stacked, so it's gonna be hard to talk about only a couple fights, but here we go. Everyone is talking about this Gaethje Chandler fight, and everyone is all over Gaethje. Not me. I have Chandler in this fight, and I'll tell you why. True, Justin Gaethje's last loss and only loss since 2018 came to Khabib. Totally understandable. I can see why you would want to pick him, why everyone else is all over him. But Chandler is a dog in this fight. All right, so the Gaethje Chandler fight is definitely my fight of the night. Chandler's last fight against Charles Oliveira was an incredible match. It was a banger. If you watched that fight, you saw Chandler knock down Oliveira time after time. He came at him. At no point was that a decided fight until Charles Oliveira finally got the knockout. This wasn't by any means a domination. So give me the underdog Chandler at plus 175 all day. On to the main event, the much hyped Covington versus Usman bout. This is sure to be a banger, but I have Covington as the underdog all day long. Check out these odds. I have a plus 250 underdog for Covington to win, and the icing on the cake, a Colby KO prop for plus 750, and let me tell you why. The best way to describe how this fight's gonna end is to describe how the last fight went. Did anybody else watch the Usman versus Covington fight? Usman got the knockout in the 5th round, technical knockout. But this fight went 5 rounds, trading blow for blow. These men did not give up. It was literally a matter of whose chin was gonna give out first. And trust me, there were moments where it could have been either guy. I have Covington in this fight all the way. He's got a grudge. Now, I'm sure there's gonna be some controversy. There's gonna be some arguments. There's a lot of Usman fans. There's a lot of Covington fans. I'm a fan of both, but I feel like after their last fight, Covington really has something to prove here, and I am there for it. I have a lot more picks to show you, some props, an excellent parlay. I'm gonna share all of that on kylecurms.com, and of course, Saturday morning, I'm gonna post that on Twitter. So check it out, follow the Pickbish, and I'll be there to chat with you on fight night. Good luck, guys.